Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back for another episode of Portal. It's Puzzle 13.
Now that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
Okay. So, pretty big puzzle here. Lots of elements, lots of things that we're gonna try to get done. First things first, we need this cube on this button, I assume. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and drop it right there. Alright. So, this part here. Never want to leave a cube behind if I can avoid it. So, we'll take it with us. I do want to mention that I know I've been referencing Portal in 2015 to the Talos Principle a lot, and I really haven't mentioned a lot about Portal 2 or any other game. And part of that is because really there haven't been any other games that I've heard of. Maybe there have been. There was Portal in 2D, a website made something like that where it's just this game but in a two-dimensional web page version, but that's just kind of a fan thing, not even, I would say, a retail release type game. There was, but I can't think of any other games. So it's 2015, they made Portal in 2007, they came out with Portal 2 in some years later. I don't know what year, I should look that up, probably, but yeah, I just, the Talos Principle has been, for me, the first game to try to capture the same mentality or be that difficult. There have of course been puzzle games out, but none of them ever reminded me of Portal. None of them have come anywhere close to being anything like that. I think part of that is probably because Portal was a very highly acclaimed, award-winning type game. And when you start comparing yourself to what could possibly be one of the best games ever, well then those are really high goals, lofty goals. Not really talking much about this puzzle. This is how you solve it. Actually, this
As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
So this is how you solve it and steal the cube. The other way you would have solved it, I don't really know. I mean, there's no... You could have gotten on this platform, I suppose. I suppose this is what they meant for you to do, to get on the platform and jump from the platform to this. So let's try that. We'll solve this one 2 different ways. I probably solved it this way the first time. Actually, I've kind of messed myself up, haven't I? If I had managed to get both cubes in that area, might have been in a bit of trouble. So you can jump from there to there. It barely seems like you would make that. But now the only way I can solve this is to stand on this myself and then make a path, because I left this cube in here. These puzzles are very limited, just giving you the basic elements. Never really an extra element that you didn't need. It's just everything you see in a portal puzzle is part of the trick, and you're gonna need every single one. Never any extra, it's never really that complicated.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
So with that one disintegrated, there probably would be another one that gets dropped somewhere. But maybe not. You may actually just lock yourself in here. Let's see. Let's experiment a little bit. Let's see if we can lock ourselves in this puzzle. If I destroy both, there's a couple places where you can lock yourself in the puzzle. I dropped that perfectly the first time, and now it's giving me trouble. Alright. So... put a portal over here. Now, I just got to jump over here and take this and put this here, and really wasting time here. So we have now destroyed both cubes. So if I go in here and shoot a portal here, there should be
Despite the best efforts of the Enrichment Center staff to ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, you have managed to ensnare yourself permanently inside this room. A complimentary escape hatch will open in 3, 2, 1.
So this is one of those puzzles where you can actually escape. If you manage, I don't know how you would have thought that up originally to trap yourself in here. Yeah, very, very unlikely on your first try you would do that. But they certainly tested for it. They knew that since this puzzle doesn't have a ejector anywhere, now they could have just corrected it by having a cube ejector, but instead of having a cube ejector, they specifically decided to just have this little Easter egg of trapping yourself in the puzzle. In the Talos Principle, since that's the only game I've really played that references it, kind of in Portal 2, I don't think there are a lot of places where you could trap yourself permanently. Yeah, I don't think there's a single puzzle in Talos Principle where you could permanently get you stuck in an area and not at least kill yourself. Now the Talos Principle does have a reset button where you just hold down the Y button and it resets you to the beginning of the puzzle. So even if you got stuck somewhere, it wouldn't matter. No reset button in Portal. Not really necessary that there be a reset button, and it wouldn't follow the theme because this is a human being, so how are you gonna self-destruct and reset like the robot does in the Talos Principle? That'd be a little weird. Portal 2, I'm not sure. I will be playing Portal 2 very soon. We will keep an eye out for that, see if we can trap ourselves in some puzzles. To do things the game was not expecting. But anyways, that's the end of this puzzle. What did we learn this puzzle? Just how this puzzle is really just teaching you about, you've got to now think on your own about where portals go. Nowhere in this puzzle was there much indication of where you should put a portal. So I could have done it, put portals anywhere. But there were very specific places where they needed to be. They needed to be here, they needed to be above each one of these switches, they needed to go through this door to get to this area, and if you were going to exit using the trick I first used, you needed to put a portal on this side and somewhere in here. Now if you weren't going to use the trick, then you would have just used the platform. So that was an optional thing. And then if you want to be really crazy like me, you're going to take both of the boxes through the portals and destroy them, and then walk in here and trap yourself. I do not know what I would have done had there not been programming for that. I probably would have had to load from an autosave file. That would have been the only thing. This game does autosave, which is good. It saves every time you enter a puzzle thing. It might be helpful to save your own game every now and then, but not really necessary. I don't suspect that there will be any kind of errors with save files or games crashing. I don't recall Portal ever giving me trouble before, but I was playing it on a PlayStation 3, so, you know, games don't crash as much, slightly less on consoles because they are tested a little bit more robustly on consoles. But yep, that's enough lollygagging for this episode. We're really stretching out what could be 3-minute puzzles into 13-minute episodes. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of the videos. All of that stuff helps me out. If you want to connect with me on social medias like Twitter or Google Plus or Steam or Battle.net or Hearthstone, all that information is down in the description. And we are done, so have a good evening.